Okay, Sam, firstly, welcome back and thanks for taking time out to join us this afternoon. What brings you back then to Linfield after a short spell away?
Obviously, I kind of made it clear that I wanted to go home at the time, and probably last year didn't go as I expected it to. And then when I kind of got the conversation going with my agent and Willie, and I knew it was an option to come back here, I kind of jumped at it, and here I am now.
What was your time like then, away in Altrincham?
Yeah, we did well as a team, but obviously I probably didn't play as much as I'd have liked to play, which is always, it's not great as a player, but the dressing room was good, and obviously I think it was the highest finish they'd ever had as a club, and it was kind of the club that I grew up going to watch. It was my local team, so to be back home near family and stuff for a year was great.
What would you say the difference was between the two leagues?
I think there's a few differences. I think the league as a whole there's a lot of money in the National League, like an awful lot of money, and there's big clubs like your Oldham, Chesterfield. So I think just the competitiveness of the complete league is really tough. And like I said, we weren't a team with a massive budget, so there was teams spending a lot of money, and then the travelling as well is an awful lot across the water. We was doing London and back a lot, and then even like Southend and going up north to Gateshead. It is a lot of travelling.
So it's a lot different then than going to Coleraine away, for example?
Yeah, Coleraine away is a nice game now, but yeah, definitely it's a lot different.
What's pre-season been like then for you and the lads starting back?
It's been good. It's been really tough for these first 2 weeks. We've put a lot of distance into the legs, but I think obviously you're going to have that in pre-season, and boys have done it no bother, and we've enjoyed it. We've even had the footballs out pretty much every day, so I can't complain, and hopefully just kick on from here now.
Okay, Sam, I believe you have a wee trip to look forward to next week.
Yeah, going to Poland next week for 5 or 6 days, so it's good. Obviously, it kind of brings everyone together. Everyone's going over there. We'll train double sessions over there and get more work in, but obviously it's then spending every day, every night with each other after that, and just having a little bit of a laugh, and then just enjoying each other's company and getting to know obviously the new boys, and me getting to know some of the boys that were maybe here last year. So it's definitely a good experience for us all.
How are you settling in then? I believe you're living with Cammy Ballantyne at the moment, and how's that, especially with the Euros on at the moment? Yeah,
no, I'm enjoying living with Cammy. He's a top chef. He'll enjoy me saying this. He really enjoys his cooking, and I really enjoy his cooking as well, so just enjoying that. The Euros, again, apart from England the other night, it's been going all right, and watching Cammy struggle to watch Scotland makes it even better. We sit and watch the games every night, and we enjoy each other's company as we're going, but hopefully Scotland don't get out of the group, and it keeps him unhappy.
You mentioned England there. Is it coming home for them finally after all these years, or is it going to be a while?
Yeah, I think we needed the result the other night, just to, it wasn't a great performance, but 100% England are going to win it, no doubt.
Your thoughts then on the Euro draw this week and a trip to Iceland to look forward to?
Yeah, I think it was, like any draw you get is a tough draw in Europe, so I think we're away there first, so we've got to go over there and put a good performance in and make sure we're coming back to Windsor with something still on the line, and I think we back ourselves, so we've got to go over there and hopefully get a really positive result over there.
What challenge do you expect to come up against with the Icelandic opponents?
I imagine they'll be probably technically really good, like to pass the ball around, and that's kind of what I'm expecting from them. So I think we've got to go over there. We've got to be aggressive in the right way, and probably take the game to them and not let them kind of dictate us.
On to a little bit about yourself now. What was your first footballing memory then growing up?
First footballing memory was probably my mum and dad taking me down to the local team, which was Unicorn, and I played there since I can remember all the way up to probably under 13s, under 14s, until I went into an academy, and I loved it there. Obviously we had a couple of boys that are still playing now, so we had a really good team, and I just loved going down there and just enjoying football. So that was probably my first footballing memory.
What was your first footballing shirt that you had back in the day?
The first one I can remember really liking was the Man United, the reversible kit. So it was gold on one side and black on the other, and I remember loving it. That was probably the first memory that I can remember having a kit. I probably had ones before that, but not ones that I could remember.
Ex-Linfield goalkeeper was playing for Man United at that?
Yes, yeah.
That season?
So I just remember loving that kit, and yeah, was it Roy Carroll was there?
Yeah, it was Roy.
Yeah.
Have you a favourite game as a player and as a fan?
I think as a player, it would probably have to be probably Bodo at home. That result, the 1-0, because I just think we barely touched the ball, and then to go and score the way Kirk did, and just to, obviously Bodo the year before I think knocked out Celtic, so like we were never expected to get a result, but a close second probably would be also TNS at home. That obviously Jamie's strike, and then to go and win it in extra time was a really good night. And as a fan, it would probably be. It would have to be a United game, but I couldn't put my finger on a certain. The FA Cup final this year was a really good game. I was away on holiday at the time, and just loved watching it, because obviously as a United fan you didn't expect to beat City, but to beat City in the way they did, that was probably one of my favourite games in recent times.
Have you a favourite goal as a player and as a fan?
My favourite goal as a player probably would be scoring at the Oval in my second year here in the League Cup semi-final. I scored 2 against the Glens that year, and that one at the Oval was a real special memory. And as a fan, again, my memory don't work great, so I couldn't point a single goal out that I would remember as a fan. Went to Wembley actually. I think it was Chicharito's first goal where he fell over the ball, so that'll probably stick just for the fact that I was at Wembley with my old man, and then it was just a good memory. And then the goal was a scruffy goal, but a good goal.
What is your most cherished footballing memory?
I think it'd have to be winning the league here. Just the build up to it, and then the game itself, and then obviously after it just celebrating with everyone, because everyone knows how hard it is to win a league, and that we'd all put the hard work in, and then we'd won it on the last day of the season. That'd probably be and to have my dad was over at the time, and my girlfriend, so just to have them two there was really special. If
you could banish one footballing memory from your time, what would it be?
I think it's going to be the RFS game at home. I just think both legs we deserved to go through. I think they'd even admit that. And then what happened at the end was it was a sickener, and it's still, to this day, it still haunts you at times, but you just got to hopefully make things right over the next couple of years in Europe, and hopefully get there.
Well, the very best of luck, as you mentioned, you're up there in the European tie coming up, and wish you all nothing but the best.
Thank you.
Coming back at Linfield. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.